This is Settler's Domain. I don't know a hell of a lot about this one. Other than it's kind of loud. I like the music, though. Oh my goodness. Place your settler's tent. Every new world starts with building this structure. The position of the settler's tent is important. Recruited settlers will spawn at the entrance, so make sure it's in a good spot with access to resources. Alright, pretty standard. Boy. Group? Oh, they have names. I expected them to be, just random people. They cost influence to recruit. Okay. Basil Riley, Yahir Todd, Doris Rowe. These are some interesting names. Recruit again. Needs housing. If they don't have housing at the end of the day, they'll abandon the settlement. Damn. Alright. I do not have 5 wood. So... Is that what they meant? I thought that was this tent. So I didn't understand what we were going for there. Settlers will automatically start working at the nearest work structure. Build a logging hut. Tents count as housing and are free. Okay. How do I assign you to that? Drag you? Huh. Lady. Oh, there we go. Okay. Usually they have like a play button or something like that. But that works. So what's the best guy we can get? Tent? Oh, tents are not free. They have to have fiber. That's unfortunate. I don't know how I'm gonna get fiber. She has no more energy. I guess. Gathering hut is for food and fiber. Oh, I'm about to lose my person. Well. That's right, damn unfortunate. No, that's, I need 30 wood for that. Cannot be doing that. Nice. I lost my guy. Oop. You just yoinked that shit? Yeah, she did. Yeah, I need 10 fiber for another tent. But I have, like, 0 influence now. Discovered berries. I need you to get the fiber. Like, food is cool and all, but you need another person. Are you out of energy? You have 1 energy. So they just stop doing anything when they run out of energy. Well, that's who I could afford. Okay, we got another tent. Pink. It may have been a better strategy. Okay, when she runs out of one resource, she goes to another in an area, I guess. Okay. She gets gassed real fucking quick, don't she? Had no housing and abandoned the settlement. I can't recruit nobody for nothing. Daily consumption. Oh, good lord. I desperately need another person soon. Low on food? Yeah, I know. Pink. She just wails the absolute shit out of a tree, and then she's, like, done for a week. See, I've got a gathering hut. I really need to recruit somebody. I've got 150, which gets me fucking nobody right now. I don't want you working at the logging hut right now. I want you working at the gathering hut. That should do it. Yep, we're gonna run out of energons. Yeah, I know we need more food. 10 food a day for one person is a little steep. Yeah, she eats 10 food a day. And barely produces that. Grab that guy because I have to. Where's a logging tit? Okay. I really need renewable farming. Like, soon. Shit's crazy. They burn through food so fucking quick. Like, to an astounding degree, honestly. I don't want you working on wood. What are you doing? She's hungry and not happy. I can imagine. But you guys eat way too much. These resources don't appear to be replenishing themselves. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. Also, 20 berries does not equate to enough food. Takes like a day. It takes longer than that. They can barely make enough food for themselves, let alone anybody for, like, doing logging or anything like that. Yeah, like a handful of bushes come back. Oh boy. It's during the winter. I imagine that means less food. Other tabs. What do you mean? Harvesting, production, yeah, there's like nothing. I can build nothing right now. Can I not? Is there not a way to explore without devoting resources to things? Like, that's something I'm confused by right now. What is the Explorer tent? Explorer tent. Okay. It only does, like, this area? What? So I need 10 fiber for that. Well, they make just enough food to survive. So, that's what's happening right now, I guess. Trees aren't really coming back either, I've noticed. Also, yeah, if you set down logging, you run into the problem they prioritize logging first. So that's like a whole day gone without them getting food. Yeah, nothing grew back that time. So we're just twiddling our thumbs over here. Still no fiber. Because I guess it's not growing back right now. Resource production. Not a damn thing. Alright, we've got a little bit of a surplus going. Do they not require food if they don't do anything? And the gathering hut area is way better than the logging area. The logging area is kind of crazy small. Okay, we're not hungry. We'll surplus of wood going, and then we start starving again. Yeah, the Explorer tent being capped on fiber, I'm not... And fiber isn't, like, regrowing. There's, like, one fiber over here. And it costs fiber to, like, make one of these. It didn't even get us enough. Explore tent. We destroy one of these. That's the thing, though. I kind of need them. Because they're covering the area that it's, like, keeping us with food. We have a shitload of wood and a shitload of influence. Log cabin costs 30 wood. Does that mean we can destroy these? That is a really insanely short demo for what that is. I feel like I didn't even get into, like, any in-depth part of the game. Like, there's no other, like, building options other than the very basic stuff. And, like, the economy system seems really weird. It's just hard to even get a feel for the game. Like, I don't know how different you're supposed to play it if that's just what it is. Okay, so really important to get food going first, I feel like. Food and fiber. The major Fs. And then logging hut is another 20 wood. But he left because I didn't do a tent. Fuck. I mean, at least it's quick to start and stop a game. So bare minimum, you have to spend this to get started. And then however much you want to spend at that point. I don't know if that covers enough food, honestly. Okay, it touches that fiber over there. So he can get a shitload of that going. I don't see the point in the logging tent whatsoever. That is horrifically useless. Is it just so you can start logging before you even, have wood? I can't even build it. Let's start another one. Oh, wait. I hit the wrong button. So I have to boot up the whole thing again. Whoopsie doodles. Like I said, at least it's quick to load. I would hope to God it would be. If you refresh, it should bring it back. It wasn't bringing back the thing. Alright. So we have to have that to even start. Gotta have that. And then he needs to make back as much fiber as physically possible in like one go. Yeah, only one fiber from those is crazy. Tent? Yeah, I got the 90 energy guy. So he does some work before he gives out. Yeah, with a system like this, and I'm not seeing it anywhere, they need to have a priority system, like they do in other games like this, where you have all your people have set things they can do, and then a list of like priority numbers, so like setting food gathering at 1 and then wood at 2 or something like that, instead of just... It seemingly defaults to wood being the most important thing, which isn't exactly how you would want to play the game, from what I'm seeing so far. And yeah, like, 10 fiber for a tent is pretty rough. And you don't get all of your building materials back for destroying something, so it's like you can't repurpose stuff as much as you would want to. See, like, I get enough to do that, and then I can build another tent. And then I can build a logging hut. But the trees seemingly don't come back. At least as far as I've noticed. 240. And it's like, there's no distinction between these other than the cost and how much energy they have. So there's no skills or preferences or efficiency or whatever to min-max on. So like, this guy has, or this girl, whatever, has 5 more energy, but costs like almost 100 more than this person. Or like this, where they have the same energy, and the cost is wildly different. I don't understand. Why would you ever go with these, like, high-cost ones when you have a comparable one that's at the same energy level? And then they all cost the same amount of food per day. So, like, you're investing heavily in these people, but not getting back a whole lot most of the time. Guess put her on tree duty? Okay, you get chunks of influence randomly for achievements, I guess. And, like, the flax doesn't grow back at all. From what I've noticed, because I don't remember it growing back a single time. And you can't even assign him to, like, just blanket gathering hut duty? Because he just goes to this one. He only does this when he's done woodcutting. Same with her. They automatically default to woodcutting being the priority when you need food to do literally anything. It's bizarre. Hope to God she can speak tree language, because otherwise she's kind of useless. Like, she's just a drain on resources. Okay, they can explore. And exploring also costs energy because, like... Yeah, the fact that the trees grow back so slow is crazy to me. I mean, like, grow back a few every, like, 3 days or something. Also, the logging hut's, like, influence sphere being criminally low. I've never played a game like this where the disparity in, like, gathering size was so steep on something that's, like, very important to whether you can expand or not. Mining hut? Sure, let's put that there. The mining noises are kind of funny. Oh god. No! Son of a bitch. spent influence on getting that guy, and he immediately left because I forgot to pause it. Okay, you can get a furnace to turn that into that. Boost in happiness. That does actually nothing. I mean, objectively, like, what does happiness even do? If they're happy, what are they doing for you? And then you make it to winner, I guess. Yeah, like, the resources I discovered, like, don't do anything for me. Really. Furnace. Building a log cabin, they abandoned the thing because I didn't immediately assign them to the log cabin. Instead of them automatically transferring from there. I don't know, man. I've played a couple of games like this, and it seems like they're just missing some fundamental stuff here to make this better. Also, this seed is terrible. Like, even games like Banished do this better. Even though that's, like, almost too complicated with how much you can change the way people work. Just it seems very awkward with how they've done this. And I don't know. It needs some tender love and care, is what I'll say. $500. I feel like you have to invest in the expensive person to start out, or like the most energy you can get for as cheap as possible. And then your only option is to get the gathering thing as soon as possible. They have to gather enough fiber for you to get the logging tent, so you can start getting wood without having to spend wood. Was making the tree chopping sound before she got to the tree. That was interesting. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could pick the type of map that you're given. Like, not even a specific seed, but just, like, some rules to what's being generated would be nice. A lot of games like this use that. See, I've already, like, completely devastated the food up there. And there's not a whole lot of food to be had here. Yeah, just make the logging cabin area size the same as the gathering hut. There's no reason to restrict it that much. Especially when you've got trees, like, not regenerating hardly at all. It seems like a very arbitrary restriction. Maximize the area, but even still. Can they go across the water? I'm actually genuinely curious. Still prioritizing wood over anything else. So, like... running low on food. Yeah, because you didn't give me any food. I also, like, don't see a reason why you can't get back 100% of your resources from... Build a gardening shed on some empty land to grow crops. Iron is needed for the gardening shed. Okay. It didn't tell me that last time, I don't believe. But I also don't have any iron ore anywhere. Yeah, you didn't get it either. Like, this seed is just awful. Explorer tent. Can I just put it out here? Does it matter? Nope. It has to be where I can see it, so that means automatically half of its view range does not matter. Go, girl, go. You got this. Okay. So they will not gather food, even if it's in the gather zone, unless they can see it on the map. So you can't even kind of like cheese the system by putting stuff on the edges. Also prioritizing exploring over food. Why is everything prioritized over food? Yeah, she will not touch food production as long as she's got the explorer thing. Interesting. She just leave? She died of starvation. Good lord. Alright. Yeah, an abysmally bad seed can have you just sitting there with nothing for a while. Like, 60% of my initial starting area was water and therefore useless. Do like one or two more. Well, hey, it's not 60% water right off the bat. That's good. Skip the tutorial. 85, 80, 70. I don't think 15 energy is really worth, like, almost, or over 70 more influence. Yeah, choosing seeds or choosing the type of biome or, like, having some kind of control or option is preferable than just, you get what you get. That's never a great way to do these. Pick between three, yeah. Yeah, a lot of this comes down to, like, your initial gathering thing has to get as much fiber as possible. What is that? Is that just water? The base speed is also a little slow. I know you can speed it up, but if people are going to be playing it on like 5 times speed by default, why have the default speed be that slow? Best viewers. Oh boy. I love when you pop up. Stream layout a little bit so you can see the chat more. Yeah. I'm pretty good about getting them when I see them. It seems like you at least get a decent amount of wood per tree. I don't know why you get such restrictions on fiber and food. She's all tuckered out. Is the strategy just to work one poor bitch to death before you get anybody else? That line is touching that, so maybe I can get away with that. Buildinator. Structure warning. Logging 10. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have anything around it. Yeah, hold on. It's also just like a me thing, but if you're gonna have, it basically required to fast forward so much because the slowdown is so bad. At the start of each day, I would just have it paused until the player presses the button. That's just a me thing. So, we've got a lot of influence. Can we recruit anybody that's worth a shit? is the big question. Also, the randomly changing recruit thing, it's never the same every day. So, like, you can't even really save up to a specific guy that, like, you see. It's like, oh, yeah, I really want this person. I just don't have enough, and I'm fucked. Yeah, once you get more going, you probably do want to have it slowed down in general. I can see that. Seems there is a particular way they want you to go about things. It's just very obtuse starting out. Damn, 90. See what I mean? I would love to get that person, but it's gone the second you hit the next day button. Can't save up for it. Got 359. And again, the costs do not match what's going on here. Why does that happen? Are there random attributes that the game doesn't explain? I need to remember to build a tent, otherwise this guy will immediately fuck off when it comes to like 9 p.m. Let's go bed. Yeah, I get you can assign specific people to specific things, but this game desperately needs the priority system where everybody is doing everything, but you set certain people to prefer certain tasks over others. Like, that has to be a thing in this. I don't think it functions well without it. Also, I think it's a little weird to have the explore buildings, or the explore action require, energy. Specifically as much energy as it does require, actually. Logging hut. Yeah, can't even build a logging hut. And now they're locked into... Yeah, they're locked into doing that. The pace you have to go to expand, I don't know if they're wanting this to be like a difficult game like Banished is. At least that's not the impression I got when I was looking at it. I thought this was supposed to be more of a cozy thing. But the rate of expansion and progression, you have to be like very much min-maxing a lot of the time from the get-go, feels like. It's a choice, like, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but consequences to that. Yeah. All the fiber gone from that. I really need to have some experience with the... Okay, that has, like, nothing around it. That has a couple of bushes we don't really need. Try to get some mining done. Maybe we can get enough to get it, but, like, the demo ends way too early. Why not allow the player to continue, but just don't include all the content? Like, restrict off some building progression or something like that. Like, I get an idea of what the game is, but I'm not allowed to explore the whole idea of what the game is. Need a furnace, which is 15 stone. Oh wow, they're locked into that, huh? Gardening shed. And a quarry. Crops take a few days to grow, but give a lot of food when harvested. Boosts happiness. Converts wheat into bread. Okay, so there is more to this. It's just I don't feel like I have enough time to get to it in the demo. Without, like, sweating it out. And that's not what I want to do when I play games like this. I want to relax and kind of enjoy it. I don't like feeling like I got work deadlines when I'm playing like a pixel art settlement game. You know what I mean? It really does need to be like much longer. There's a cauldron there. Cooks things. Can make mushroom stew from mushrooms. Kitchen. I don't have enough stone. The margins on this are crazy. We have a shitload of food right now. I could build another tent and try to recruit somebody again. Hey, Thor. Oh, they make fiber. Yeah, it's immediately, like, so much better, but, like, so many times I've, like, loaded into a seed and there's no stone or iron to be had. So, like, that's good, but holy shit. Yeah, if that's just like a constantly renewable thing of fiber and stuff like that, that's great. But I feel like I don't have much time to explore that in this demo. Why is it green? Like everything is selected in that. Am I missing on that wood? Yeah, I don't have like any production of wood right now. Yeah, knowing everything I know now, you can definitely get to a point where this becomes manageable and, like, definitely doable, but there's just a lot of little quality of life things that other games are doing that are much better enjoyment-wise. Because it looks like I've gotten to the point where I'm at least sustainable for the people here. They're not going to be, like, super happy, but they're not going to starve to death. And we're building a stockpile. But, at least from how I play the game, it takes you, like, the full length of the demo to get to the point where that's becoming more feasible. Sure, somebody who's more experienced with min-maxing these games would probably like do better more quickly. But I wasn't under the impression this was supposed to be a very hardcore, like, advanced type of this genre of game. If it is, it is. They can't explore that particular part because of the trees, I guess. And a lot of games have this function where there's, like, churn for buildings. Like, you build a building and then wipe out that area and then move it to another area. I just don't think most of them have as much churn as this does. Where's that furnace? 15 stone. It at least tells you when stuff's out, I guess. I always forget where everything is. This system could be done better too. You get a housing upgrade and you have to manually go through and add everybody to it before you delete these. Otherwise, they just immediately abandon your settlement because you just forgot to do it. Can I get a furnace? Or did I spend all that on the house? I spent it all on the house. I feel like I'm coming up on the end of the demo again. Cat's going nuts again. It's fine. Yeah, they prioritize the garden over some things. Did we not get any metal? Does it feel like the demo's been going on longer than what it has been this particular time? Yeah, I did get iron. Okay. Limestone. What's the difference between that and the regular stone? Yeah. I guess it was just getting close. I don't know, yeah, I think once you get momentum and get deeper into it, it can be much more enjoyable. It's just the early stage, like a lot of these games, is very rough, and it could be better with some quality of life changes. But I also don't play a whole lot of these games. I've played like maybe 2. I played Manor Lords and Banished, and both of those are way more complicated than this, but it doesn't feel like you're so heavily restricted in those games right off the rip. So I think they've got a good foundation to build off of. It's just they need to make up their mind on what they're going to do to make it distinct. Are they going to make it a more hardcore, complicated thing, or are they going to make it like kind of a cozy, relaxed thing? I think absolutely mandatory they need to have the priority system. That's not questionable, regardless of whether they do hardcore or cozy. I think you need to be able to set priorities for each individual settler and not just assign them to one building. Like we said with the seed generation thing, I think they also need to make up their mind on whether they're allowing the player to have any kind of influence on that, like customize options or something like that when they're like just selecting a new game. There's also like no options to really tweak anything in the game. It's just volume and then key bindings. Which there doesn't have to be a lot of options, but like you can do something there. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a good basis for things, but I think it needs something to set it apart, or it just needs a lot more polish and tightening up in areas. But I think that's about the most I can get out of this demo without, like, really hardcore going at it, and I don't feel it like it's worth the time to do that because the demo is so short. If I was able to take my time and just really flesh things out and it was just restricted to like, oh, these structures aren't available in the game or aren't available in the demo, and you can't progress past a certain like refinement point of resources, that would be better than just an arbitrary like, you survived winter and a little bit into spring and then you're done. Because you can just coast on not really doing much like I did in the beginning. I don't know. But, I'm gonna stop the stream / pause it for a little bit. And I'll come back with that game about digging a hole. Because why not? But this was an interesting experience. And thank you to anybody who showed up. I'll be back in just a moment if you feel like sticking around.